majority of people are using apostrophe S incorrectly in their writing. Hi, welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today I'm going to teach you how to correctly use apostrophe plus S to avoid making the common mistakes that I keep seeing. There are 4 simple rules that you need to follow for how to use apostrophe S correctly. The first thing you need to remember is that an apostrophe S is used for contractions. Contractions are when we put 2 words together and we delete some of the letters. In the place where we delete those letters, we will add an apostrophe. There are 2 main contractions that you will find with apostrophe S. The first one is for using the be verb, is. For example, you know that I'm is the contraction for I am, or your is the contraction for you are. With apostrophe S, we have the contractions he's, she's, and it's. He's, he is, she's, she is, and it's, it is. For example, he's climbing a mountain. It's sunny. She's reading a book. You can also use this with people's names. For example, instead of saying Sarah is singing, you can say Sarah's singing. Mark's eating. The sushi's delicious. The other time we use apostrophe S with contractions is when we're using the present perfect and we want to replace the word has. So you know, I've is I have, you've is you've, but we have the 3 contractions, he's, she's, and it's. Of course they can mean he is, she is, it is, but they can also be he has, she has, it has. He's been skateboarding for many years. She's worked at the same company since graduating university. It's been raining every day this week. Of course, you can also use people's names. For example, Leo's visited Japan. Samantha's got her driver's license. The restaurant's gone out of business. The second way we use apostrophe plus S in English is to show that something belongs to someone or that someone owns a certain noun. For example, this is my cell phone. This is Tomo's cell phone. The cell phone belongs to Tomo. It's Tomo's phone. My friend's dog is white and brown. Canada's fall scenery is beautiful. Joe's piano lessons are on Tuesdays. The third rule you need to remember for apostrophe plus S is that you do not use an apostrophe with possessive pronouns. The possessive pronouns in English are mine, yours, his, hers, theirs, ours, and its. Most of these possessive pronouns finish with an S. And in rule number 2, we talked about how we use apostrophe S to show that something belongs to someone. Possessive pronouns are also used to show that something belongs to someone, but we don't need to use an apostrophe because the word is already designed perfectly to show us that something belongs to someone. So for example, I could say, this is his baby, or his baby is cute. There's no apostrophe in the word his. The kitten is hers. Again, no apostrophe. The biggest thing that a lot of people get confused with is its, because its is the contraction for it is, and it has an apostrophe. But its is also a possessive pronoun to talk about something that belongs to a pronoun it. For example, I would say, it's cold. I need an apostrophe because its is it is cold. In the cold, we can see a dog, and 2 people really love this dog. So we can say, its owners love the dog. In this case, its owners It meaning the dog. We don't need to use an apostrophe S because its is a possessive pronoun in this case. So you need to be really careful of thinking when you write the word its, are you writing its because you're trying to say it is or it has? Or are you using the possessive pronoun to show that something belongs to something? There's something wrong with my laptop. Its memory is full. Its memory, no apostrophe. The fourth rule you need to remember for using apostrophe plus S is that if the noun that you are talking about finishes with an S, do not add another S. For example, if the word ends in S, do not write apostrophe S and add the extra S. All you need to do is just add an apostrophe to the end. There are two sentences I want you to take a look at. The dog's fur is brown, or the dog's fur is brown. When I am speaking, these two sentences sound exactly the same. But if you look at the way they are written, they have two different meanings. The dog's fur is brown, dog apostrophe plus S, means there is only one dog, and that one dog has brown fur. But in the second sentence, the dog's fur is brown, it's D-O-G-S apostrophe. This means that there is more than one dog, and all of the dogs have brown fur. So where you put the apostrophe is important to make sure you have the correct meaning to your sentence. And you notice in the second sentence, there's more than one dog. That's why we have dogs, D-O-G-S, but we did not put apostrophe plus S, because then dogs is, we don't say, we just say the dog's fur is brown. So please be careful of this rule. The tree's leaves are falling. In this case, you see trees has an S because there's more than one, and I've just added an apostrophe after that S. I didn't need to add an extra S. We do the same thing if somebody's name finishes with the letter S. If you want to talk about something that belongs to someone whose name ends with an S, we do not need to add an extra S. We just need to put an apostrophe after the S that's part of the person's name. For example, Charles Dickens. He's a very famous writer. Charles Dickens' writing is still famous a century after his death. Chris's wife is beautiful. Jess's cooking is delicious. Jesus' life is recorded in the Bible. Now that you've learned these 4 important rules for how to use apostrophe S in English, I want to talk about my name and my channel's name. A lot of you write to me in the comments, which I love, but you call me Jens. My name is not Jens, my name is Jen. The name of my YouTube channel is Jens Jyugyou. This is an apostrophe S to show that the noun afterwards belongs to me. Jyugyou, unfortunately, is not an English word. It's actually a Japanese word which means lesson or class. I chose this word though because I like to put Japanese subtitles on some of my videos to help beginner Japanese students. I wish I could put subtitles in more languages, but I only know English and Japanese. So the name of my YouTube channel is Jens Jyugyou to show that this lesson or this Jyugyou belongs to me. It's my class, Jens Jyugyou. So when you write to me in the comments, please keep writing to me in the comments because I love reading your comments. But just so you know, my name is Jen, J-E-N. And now it's time for Question of the Day. For today's question of the day, I'd like you to practice what you've learned in this lesson. Please try writing 2 sentences using apostrophe S to show contractions and 2 sentences using apostrophe S to show possessiveness. Let me see your sentences in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching this lesson. If you found it useful, please subscribe to Jen's Jyugyou and give this video a thumbs up. Good luck with your English studies, and I'll see you in the next lesson.